Welcome back, y'all. Do not sleep. It's your girl, Brittany Kristen. We are geared up and ready to go for another segment of Get Familiar. The sounds you just heard was from none other than Jay Harvard. Welcome to the show, girl.
Appreciate you having me.
A little Georgia Southern love in the house.
Hey.
Glad to have you here. I know we've been trying to get you for a minute, so I'm glad that our schedules finally worked out so we can have you here.
Yeah.
We just listened to Bougie.
Yeah.
New record that came August, I want to say.
Yeah.
Twerkable for sure.
It's twerkable.
This morning I was letting the little playlist go through, and you know how you just absentmindedly just, music plays and then replays. So maybe by like the third replay, I was just, and I was like, oh, snap, that is Jasmine. Okay, turn up. Here
I accomplished, the goal of what
Mission
I was going
accomplished.
for.
You got the assignment.
Thank you.
The assignment has
Thank you.
been, because clearly nobody else passed the assignment in school, but everybody is on the assignment now. We appreciate that. Let's hop right into it, girl. You got a lot going on.
Man.
In addition to music, you are also a creative. You are the visionary behind 360. We are 360 Creative. Tell us a little bit about that.
I mean, for the most part, how that came across is, like, I'm a person, when I want to get shit done, like, I'm going to figure it out. Like, I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? So even being an artist myself, like, creating my own content, like, that was major. And it was like, well, I'm going to do it myself kind of thing. So then I figured I was pretty good at it, doing it for myself. Then my friends would ask, hey, well, can you do this for me, or can you do this? And I'm like, this is an actual, like,
service,
that I'm doing.
And there's a fee.
You feel me? So I was doing it for free for a long time, like just photo shoot or doing videos. And it was like, hold up, like, let's make this legit. So that's really how 360 came, like, and I've been doing that, just creating content for other people.
Amen. So you are truly an artist in the sense that you create music for yourself, and then you are in charge of, like, creatively directing the visuals for all of
for everything.
Stuff. Yeah. This just popped into my memory years ago. And it's really been years ago. I think I was an extra, or we were at something where you recorded a video.
Was it like a bomb? It was a
bonfire? I think so, or somebody's house party.
I don't know. I do include, like, whenever I do stuff, it just be like, y'all pull up, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people have been like, I can't even remember. Like, I can't even tell you. Because I do that all the time, like, just throw shit and get people to come. But
well, that just goes to show you that you've been doing this for a long time.
A long time.
So how long have you been taking music seriously?
Since I left Georgia Southern, so 2012.
Yes.
When I came back to Atlanta, it was just, I'm in Atlanta, like, I got it, you know what I'm saying? Like, open mics was popular back in the day. It's not really as popular anymore in Atlanta, but they was really popular when we graduated. So
and you were in the circuit, the Apache and all of that.
I was in the streets. Like, I was out here.
Do you miss being able to do that, like, in the post-pandemic world?
Not really. To be honest, I was kind of over it in a sense. Like, I mean, if I was doing it since 2012, I don't think I should be. This is just my personal opinion. I don't think I need to be out there doing open mics. It served its point. Like, indie artists in Atlanta, I know a lot of them. It's kind of like a
very close.
It's a group. So it's just like, who does what, and I feel like I'm at that point. I know who is who. You know what I'm saying? And the younger, I don't know what the younger whatever are doing, but I don't know. I don't feel like I don't really miss it.
Yeah,
like
it's almost like in our field in media. When I first got back from college, I did a few internships, which got me into the streets a little bit, and then of course, most visibly, we were doing lots of things on the carpet, and now we got a chance to get off the carpet and sit down and focus our efforts a little bit. So being outside like that is definitely good for the network building. But now that you are a more established indie artist, you've created that network. You seem to use it well because you have a running collaboration list as well. So this latest project that you just dropped, Bougie. Collaboration with Big Boy T.
Big Boy T.
So how do you choose who to make collaborations with?
You gotta be fire. Like, you just gotta be fire. You gotta have something about yourself. Like, I've worked with people, but I haven't worked with. I feel like if I have worked with you, like, you're a dope artist as well. It's something that, like, because even the record before that, Connected, like, the girl on there, Stephanie, we went to high school together. And I remember in high school, like, she did we did talent shows. And I was just like, you can really sing. I would just tell her that all the time, like, you can really sing. And, like, she would post videos on Instagram just playing around. And I'm just like, you can really sing. And I was like, you know what? I was like, get on this record with me. You know, like, you know what I mean? And she's never like recorded for real before.
Wow.
Like nothing. But to me, it's just like, you are really talented, and like, let's do something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, let me pull that out of you. But at the same time, you doing something for me too, because you dope and
Right.
you're on this record. So even like Big Boy T, like, he don't be doing music for real. Like, he just be, but these are like good artists that I want to kind of pull it out of them and like work together too. But Big Boy is fire. Like, he's so fire. Like, I think he's one of the best rappers to me that I hang around.
That's
but he
beautiful.
don't really, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of pull him in, but I gotta really fuck with you. I don't know if I can.
You can do whatever you want, girl. We ain't no FCC coming for us. But if you're trying to get us paid on iHeartRadio or something like that, you know, you can hit us up in the DMs.
But if I really fuck with you, like, I want to work with you. Like, I want to. And Zada, I did a record with her. I have been collaborating a lot lately. That's how I think about it. But Zada, we didn't even know each other for real. We just followed each other on Instagram. But she just had a swag about her.
Yeah.
And it was just like, you know, I'm with that swaggy shit. So it was just like, I want to work with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's something that catches my attention, like, I want to work with you. Like, why not? And she's fine too. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
You mentioned about the girl that you had featured on Connected.
Mm-hmm.
And you said you saw something that you wanted to pull out of her.
Mm-hmm.
For you taking music seriously, was there someone that, or something, or an instance or an event that was like, you know what, this is what I want to do? Like, was there somebody that poured into you or kind of sort of cultivated the talent out of you?
Man, if I had to say anything, I would say the person who pulled it out the most is probably my mother, because that's the one person that you think, like, they may think like, because it's, I don't know, you get what I'm saying? Like, some parents really don't support the whole creative thing, or
Girl.
like, if you, they don't support it because
they come from a different time.
Yeah.
You know?
But it's a lot of parents that don't. But I think my mom has been like supportive of me from day one. Like I said, I remember like doing the talent show, and that's the day when I was like, I'm Jay Harvard, like I'm rapping. Like, I did the talent show.
Tell us about when Jay, because you know Beyonce has Sasha Fierce, and you know even myself, like I call myself Brittany Kristen, and that's different from, you know, well, not really, because But when
it's
was
kind of an alter ego? Like,
yeah, it is. When was Jay Harvard? Because I think I've always known you as Jay Harv.
Yeah.
When was Jay Harvard born?
Man, I did a talent show in high school, and I can't really remember, but when I tell you that shit was fire, like, and that's when I was like, okay, I'm good, because it was people in the school like, you really good, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I started getting attention in that way, like, oh, she's really good, like after that talent show, and I was just, it was there. Like, my mom was there. My mom is supportive. She was like, oh yeah, that was really good. Like, I really had a lot of support that day.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, like, and I've been rapping like
ever since. Here for it.
Like, those people really fed into me like, you're really good. I think that's all it takes, is just to sometimes, not to say that we need it, but when you have those other people really just pouring into you, like, no, like, yeah, do this. And that's why I'm going to do the same for other people, because sometimes you just need that. Like, somebody just pull it out of you. They pulled it out of me, though, in high school, that talent show.
So you out here doing the Lord's work, pulling it out of other people, too, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah.
Even if it's not intentional, like, it's just, I don't know, that's just how I want to work, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to work with people in my circle.
Let's talk about that. So, Georgia Southern Roots, of course. Collaborations going crazy, but you are affiliated with a few other people from Georgia Southern in lots of different ways too.
Yeah.
So of course we have the brunch club. Shout out to Pierre.
Hey.
Shout out to Harv. Congratulations,
I
Evan.
know.
Oh my goodness, you just
Pop that out.
So tell us a little bit about the brunch club, your participation with the brunch club, and what's going on with that right now too.
Yeah. So the brunch club, I know we ended up putting it was one of my birthdays. P had showed up, and Stevie was there, and we had a blast. It was just a birthday party, but it was a brunch theme. So like everybody, did Stevie cook that day? He probably did. I can't even remember. It's a blur. It's a blur. He probably did, but man, we had a good time. Like, everybody was lit. It's probably 3 p.m., middle of the day, nice
My favorite
day.
type of party.
You know what I mean?
Because at 30 plus, it's like, baby, can I just be turned and then be able to come back home, take a nap, wake up, and take care of my business and not be hungover the next day?
Like I can go to sleep, wake up fine. But and then everybody was talking about it too. Like, man, it was so lit. We had a good time. Blah blah blah. So I don't know, like exactly, but we kind of put a meeting together, like, and talked about it, and it was just like, I don't know, we just had the idea and we ran with it. Like at the beginning, of course, like you said, Stevie was cooking. We saving on saving on our thing. Pierre works with the distribution, liquor distribution. So it's just like we all had
and you had the audio, table. The visual, component.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, as well. I was doing that at first, like putting our how we were presented visually. Yeah, so it just came together. But we still pushing. We got a couple events that we're planning for, trying to partner up with some venues and things like that. But we pushing.
I love it. I love to see it. And I love the Brunch Club. I've been fucking with y'all from the beginning.
Man,
and we'll continue to. Yes, definitely a good time. For sure. So also you mentioned Stevie, another Georgia Southern alum family, of course. He's connected to you in the music as well.
Yeah.
Talk to us a little bit about that.
Heavy. Well, Stevie, he runs and owns RMR, a recording label. And it was after I graduated. So we went to Georgia Southern, like you said. To be honest, I never sat down with Stevie at Georgia Southern, never like hung out with him for real. Like, didn't. I just knew he rapped because, of course, we went to like different music events and stuff. So I knew who he was. And what was it? It was I'm trying to think what the Players Club.
Yep.
So Players Club, they had a pool party. So I went to the pool party, and it was a cypher. They were doing like a rap battle. And I saw Stevie. It was my homeboy Maze. He was there, and we were all in a circle just like rapping. So that was my first time really like, okay, like I know who you are for real. Didn't have a conversation after that at all until like it was 2013. We already graduated. We back in Atlanta. He called me out of nowhere, and he was just like, hey, you mind if I pull up and just talk to you? Again, we ain't never had like a real conversation. And we pulled up again, people pouring into me. He was just like, you are really good, like blah, blah. He was like, I got a record label, and kind of put in, he supported me like in a lot. Like, going half in on stuff. That's and doing this and doing that, which is, that's really needed when you out here. Sometimes I'm not going to flex, like out here trying to do, it costs a lot investing in yourself, investing in a brand if you're really trying to do it right.
People, let's talk. Let me take a second real quick because people don't understand it. And that's how you can determine and identify who's really about it and who's playing.
Yeah, if you're going to do it right, you got to invest, like for real. So, and I appreciate Solo. Stevie has been with me since then. You know what I'm saying? Like even now, like I said, we may not work as close with each other now, but we still support each other. Like if I'm about to release something, send it to him. Hey, listen to this. Or he's working on a project. Hey, listen to this. Like, that's my brother. Like for real. But RMR like helped me a lot.
And I love that story. You mentioned that it all started with a cipher at a pool party. Now I know that you participated in the Progress Report cipher a few years back, or maybe a year or two ago.
Yeah.
Shit was lit. I was like, okay,
yeah. And shout out to the Progress Report too.
Yes,
like, for sure.
Absolutely. So, okay, at Nightmare Radio Show, we are working hard to pretty much bridge the name with our purpose. If your dreams don't scare you, are they really big enough? So, let it sink. Man. Don't sleep.
Yeah, if it don't scare you, for real.
Yeah. So, thinking with that in mind, what part of your dream and your journey, are you courageous enough to share with us the things that scare you, but you're still pushing through to make sure that you see?
I'm trying to think of because what did scare me doesn't really scare me anymore. Like, I think what scares us the most is like failing. But at this point, like,
that's not about to stop nothing though.
Like, it's not like, it's like, and I think that's everybody. That's the wall between, to keep going or not. Like, I think a lot of people get stuck up in the failure aspect of it, but it's like, shoot, you gonna fail or you gonna succeed, because even if you do fail,
you picking up on something that you learned from.
Exactly. Like, you got to keep going. So you're gonna like failure is gonna come. But I don't know. I think what I overthink the most when it comes to the music, because business-wise, like, I don't think anything is going to stop me, like, business-wise.
Yeah.
But music, I think I wouldn't call it a fear, but sometimes I have this thought of, like, and I've shared this with other people, like, why am I still doing it? Like, okay, like I'm over 30, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I should just focus on this or like whatever. Like, it's a lot of people trying to do this shit. It's a lot of people, like, I'll start talking like that. Like, a lot of people. And then, like, I'm kind of just taking myself out when at the end of the day, this is what I truly enjoy doing. Like, this is what so why am I worried about anything else if I'm doing it for myself? You know what I'm saying? But I do get into that mindset of just start talking myself down. Like, maybe I should just focus on my business, or maybe I should, you know what I'm saying?
Every dreamer's journey includes that part.
Yeah.
But honestly, and even if I'm speaking for myself, like when I think about what scares me or what my fears are, honestly, maybe my fear is that I'm becoming exactly who I wanted to be, or who I said I was, you know, and the pressure that comes along with that. But really, then it's who is deciding the pressure?
Yeah.
Is it me?
Yeah.
It's me.
Yeah.
and like you said, but even if I'm scared of it, is my fear going to stop me from keeping on going? Because I said that's who I wanted to become, and if I'm on the way to doing that, then damn it, we about to ride this thing.
Right.
Well, we appreciate you sharing that part of your journey with us, especially here on this platform, because, you know, we want to continue to just propel the journey as well for who we can and for what we can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So new projects, what do we have coming up as the year closes out?
So I'm working on putting out the album before the year closes out. You know, I'm kind of like Kanye in a sense where
do not do us like Kanye.
That's why I be
Harv,
like,
do not do us like Kanye.
That's why I say hopefully by the end of the year.
Don't be hitting us with a listen to Party Part 1, 2, 3.
And that's why, like, I understood, like, when that happened, I was just like, I understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like he should have never put a date out.
Yeah.
Like, just don't put a date out. But I totally understand, like, you're a perfectionist, like, you're really, because I feel like I'm like that. So,
yeah.
But we working on a project before the end of the year. I got records, like, just loaded. But again, I just want to perfect it. I want it to be, you know, I want it to be right. You know what I'm saying? Yes. But in the meantime, I am going to release a single just to kind of ride that wave. So that's the next thing I'm releasing on the 22nd, a record called Wanna Be Down. It's a vibe.
I thought I saw you post something like that on Instagram.
Yeah, I'm slowly running it out there.
Whetting our little appetites.
It's a little vibe.
Okay, cool. But where can our listeners find you, tap in, and stream your music?
Yep. So if you want to follow me at I am J Harvard. That's literally everything. So any social media platform, I'm J Harvard. I'm on every platform. iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Pandora, J Harvard. Just look me up. My website too, IamJHarvard.com. Follow me.
Perfect. Well, you've heard it here. Thank you for getting familiar with our artist. I am J Harvard. Thank you, girl. Don't sleep. We'll be right back. Perfect. Hey.